Enough, Reggie.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay. 100%, like if I'm asked a question or... This is so hard. I'm at 10 minutes already and I haven't even done the Q&A. I wrote down, you know, I need a fan on. I need a fan.
Hey, wavy boy, you got the heat?
Hey YouTube, it's your majesty, aka Matthew. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Finally, I'm finally making it. So excited to finally be doing this. And I'm really going to stay committed to it, you know, being that we're in quarantine. And also, why not? God is like basically forcing me, you know, making so much weight to do this. So why not? My first video is going to be getting into who I am, you know, a little about me. And I'm going to answer some questions. So without further ado, let's get into it. I really got the initial idea of making a YouTube from going to college my first year in 2018. And I was just like, you know, I'm vibing with these people and everything, but like college, I just put it so high on a pedestal that I was expecting more, that I would like find people exactly like me. Also, being in college, that's a place where you do start to tap in more into who you are. And as I was going through that, I was like, this would definitely be a good time to have a YouTube, because not only will I be able to learn from others, because that's what you do, watch other people's videos and everything, whether it's about hair, life, you know, experiences from a party to life or death situation. You know, not only would this help me, I could be helping others, like helping me in the way that I would have somewhere to vent and really, you know, show who I am, but also find people out there or just help people out there that could relate to it. YouTube goes with my lifestyle more than I like even notice. You know, I'm someone who always wants to like document for some reason. If you ask any of my friends, I'm always documenting, like whether we're just hanging out in the car or we're actually going somewhere, like I'm just always pulling out the camera and not even really to post. So YouTube is going to help me a lot. I don't know, I'm a very deep thinker, a sentimental thinker, so I just think, you know, having a YouTube, there'll always be something to look back on for me. I could die tomorrow, I could die 100 years from now, but it's like documentation will always be something for others to look back on for me, like my loved ones, or just hopefully this good following that I'm going to get out of this. So yeah, also I want to use YouTube because it's a perfect platform for just helping you gain more opportunities, I'll say that. And living in a small county, you know, exposure or networking is very minimal, so doing this YouTube, hopefully I will be able to like network with people all over, or just more people that I can find more similarities in and just more combo with. So yeah, being a gay black male, that is definitely not just an easy journey, nor one that's really broadcasted a lot, or when you do see it, it's always in certain perspectives. So I definitely want to put mine out there and hopefully, you know, help others that may vibe with it differently than the ones that are out there, you know. So yeah. My whole page overall, I really just wanted to be about shifting societal norms and turning it more positive, because I feel like this generation is definitely on one right now. I feel like there's not a lot of intellectual combos or tapping into themselves and really just going with what society tells them to do, or what they feel they can really identify with and take that whole identity. You know, you can be funny as well as being very, very smart. You know, you can be very, very quiet but a model. You can be, you know, you can have traits that don't really fit in just one box, you know. And I feel like a lot of kids just feel like, oh, I'm a thug, okay, then I can't actually show my feelings, or oh, I'm a pretty girl, oh, I have to operate this way. I've dealt with that myself. I felt like, do I want to be like good? Do I want to be the class clown, or do I want to be like head of my class? Because I was able to do both, and the school is so boring, you know, like when we were in high school. So really just want to use my platform to show you that you don't have to stick to just like what society wants you to be or what society expects. This world is about being optimistic, accepting of others' differences, and I feel like that just does not happen a lot. So I definitely want that to be on my forefront. turning the world more positive and just more people like tapping into them and being more themselves. Alright? What will be on my page? Let's get into that. On my page, I will be talking about hair. We'll be doing some tutorials, things that I've never done, things that I usually do, some good tips and everything. It doesn't look the best right now. I tried before I got on camera, but I definitely can do better. Hopefully I'll make a video and it will come out better than this. Story times, some vlogs. My story times will be about college experiences or just with my friends or just inner experiences as well, you know, like reflecting on my mindset, where it's at in different phases in life, or just like, you know, who I am. I want to definitely have story times about that, finding who I am. I'm definitely gonna have some deep combos, just really deep combos, things that need to be talked about, things that I want to share my opinion on and also get others' opinions on. So I plan on making my YouTube like just a section for all my hair videos, for my story times, a section for all my vlogs, as well as one for just intellectual convo, general topics as well. Like, I don't think that'll be the most that I do, but there will be some topics that I will like feel like, oh yeah, I definitely want my opinion out there on it. I'm very good at picking out what opinion to listen to or to like hold weight to, but I'm tedious and just careful, I'd say, about who I listen to or what I give a opportunity for people to share their opinion on.
Choose your fighter.
So now that we have gotten into why I'm doing this and what I will be doing, let's get into some Q&A questions. I got about 15 here. That's another thing. I'm planning out all my YouTube videos, or the ones that I feel like need planning, and I'm just going to use this. So everyone, let me introduce in the first video my blue book. My blue book will have all of my ideas for YouTube. The first thing you notice about a person. The first thing I notice about a person is, you can ask my friends, they be like, oh, you're so shady. You're like, you're not how you are when we first met you. But I'm a very observative person. Like, when I first meet people, I don't know who I can be around you. Like, and I'm not saying that I'm gonna censor my life or like my thoughts and everything, but like, I just know some people don't take stuff like how I take it. Like, I'm not gonna be full out making the jokes that I do or like doing the crazy stuff that I do around someone I just met because I don't know them. I don't know if that's how they get down or if they might take it the wrong way. So I'd rather just like read how you perceive things first, and so I can be like, okay. The first thing that I notice about a person would be the first thing I notice about a person is their introduction. I'd say how you come off, like once you're introduced, or if we're not being introduced, just like the first couple actions that you do, I look at like, oh, okay, you know. If we're talking not actions and more physical, I'd say the first thing I notice about someone is their hair. Yeah. What do you want to be? I want to be an OBGYN. My dream is to be an OBGYN just for like famous people. So yeah, I'm currently in college now, health science pre-med. I was bio for the first 2 years, but now I'm health sciences. I don't know if I've still made the right decision. Honestly, I might be in my last semester and just be like, okay, let me switch back to biology. So we will see, but either way, I'm going to end up being an OBGYN. So what in your life do you feel most grateful for? I am most grateful for, like, what can I sum it up to? You know, I'm grateful for so many things. How can I fit all the things that I'm grateful for under one like word? Knowledge. I'm gonna say knowledge. I'm very grateful for knowledge, because knowledge is what gets you through the day. So I'm gonna say I'm very grateful for experiences, especially the ones that I have gone through, the good and the bad, because they definitely have shaped who I am. And this sounds so generic, but honestly, that is really the truth. Okay, second most grateful though, family and friends. Love my people. Number one item you retrieve from a burning home. I would retrieve, like, that depends. I don't have a dog now, but if I had a dog, that would be the first thing that I'm going to get. Like, Duh, like I don't know, let me think.
6.5 hours later.
When I be taking these long pauses, it's not even thinking on the question. I be thinking about so many other things. My head is like a manager, bruh. Documents. The first thing I would retrieve from a burning home would be documentation, like our birth certificates, certifications, like very important things. My diplomas, if I can rip them off the wall quick enough, definitely. I work for them bad boys. Okay. What is your upbringing like? My upbringing is very humble, I'd say. It's like the perfect platform to make me motivated and hungry. It wasn't so bad to the point that it made me like, this is it. Like, I'm just gonna suck it up and this is just gonna be life. Like, and you know, I wasn't going through like abuse or the horrible things that other people do have to face, but it was things that did put a drive in me to feel I gotta do something, you know. I'm spoiled in all the ways that my parents could have. And I'm spoiled with love. Like, if anything, being spoiled with love, I would take over anything else, because things that like fuel you, you know, things that you can't get anywhere else will make a very good starter for your standards in life. So my upbringing, as far as like for love, was unconditional. You know, of course, maturity and age took a while to really realize like my upbringing is not this way because my parents wanted to be this way or they're making it. I'm torturing you way, like it's in a way of this is the best that we got. So it made me have to feel like more appreciative. My parents did a very good job. It was never a point where I felt like, you know, they're hanging me out to dry. They're putting me in situations that weren't the best because that's what they wanted to do. You know, my parents did the best with me, so I just feel like I have now the baton and I have to carry it, and that's what I'm trying to do with this YouTube and everything else. I keep hitting that, my bad. This is so bad. Describe yourself in 5 words. All right, describing myself in 5 words. Funny. See. Intelligent, very. People be like, I don't like to talk about myself. I'm cringing so much on the inside right now because it's really more of like descriptive words that people have told me than myself, and then now like me saying it sounds like, oh, this boy think he all that, but it's like I don't know how to say it. Driven. I'll say persistent instead. I am very persistent. If I don't get it the way that I had in my head, I'm gonna still get it. I'll come up with a plan B, C, D, E, F, G, baby. Okay? Like, straight like that. I'm sorry, I'm very persistent. But I'm very persistent about things that I want to be persistent about. Like, and even those things I sometimes get unmotivated. But, babe, I can assure you, all them assignments, that was worth it. I set a goal, and I'm gonna keep thinking about that goal until it's done. I'm gonna keep striving for that goal until it's done. I'd say another word is genuine. I'm very genuine. Like, I come into a lot of, you know, instances with people just giving my all until I'm given a reason not to, you know. I feel like if I'm in it, why not show 100? I just like to put everything on the table because that's the best way to get the best result. You know, that's like saying 1 + 1 and then you see equals 10. You're gonna be so confused. Why? Because not everything was on the table. You didn't see the +8. They didn't put that on the table. That was a missing thing, you know?
2 + 2 is 4, right? And 5 + 5 is 10, okay.
I just want to keep everything that's in my hands 100% to get the best results, because the less that you put on the table, the less genuine that you are with something, that leads to more like holes. You know, life is already hard. The situations are already hard. But if you don't know everything to it, or if you're not being already 100%, it's going to make it even harder. Like, that's like trying to hide a stain on your shirt, but you gotta like stay conscious now of that stain. Like, okay, I gotta keep my hair here the whole time. Like, you know, I can't go through that. There's so many other things that my mom be on, that things like that, or just anything really that isn't going to like progress me, I'm not gonna focus on it to that point. Like, that's just another thing for my mom to stay on top of, instead of just saying, this thing there, yeah, you see it, okay, like moving on. I don't know. And I feel like once you're 100% and once you're always genuine, there's never anything someone can hold against you. And then the 5th one, we got funny, intelligent, genuine, persistent, and